Hello guys, welcome to Altcoin Epics. Today we will be discussing about Bitcoin dominance and altcoin season. So basically in my video title, as you can see, I put Alex Becker is right about this one thing, and that is altcoins in general. Let's look at total tree quickly. Altcoins in general, this will be their last fully blown altcoin season, in my opinion, and giving to Alex Becker's idea that I agree with it 100% because people are, and especially retail traders, are catching up with what's going on. And by next season, they won't be back into altcoins for the most part, in my opinion. They will be back for select few, yes, and maybe the big ones like ETH, BNB, like I don't know, Solana. Maybe most of the people will be investing their money into Bitcoin. That's what I did this cycle. I have some altcoins, but most of my uh, holdings are in a bigger coins, and I'm not going in or aping into new any narrative. So, with that being said, Alex Becker, I agree with you 100% because people already got wrecked many times for the past 2 3 cycles. Yes, they made their money on 2021, but right after that we were rug pulled again by VCs, so people lost a lot of money, and a lot of platforms collapsed. They lost again. So people are catching up with the idea that there won't be an alt season the next time. I think in the next 4 years, which is 2020, 2030, basically, after the halving, right? It's going to be mostly Bitcoin cycle and maybe a couple of real world assets, transactions, the payments, something like that. One or two big cryptocurrencies will be moving. Others will be just for transactional uses, like to run the network, maybe to pay for the fees, and basically stuff like that. People won't be holding any altcoins. So this is your 100% chance to exit in the next couple of months. In my opinion, the alt season is coming, and it's gonna last maybe a month. Within this 3 months, we should have that one full blown alt season for 1 month. I think like 3 to 4 weeks. That should be till the top, and then anybody who couldn't exit will be paying the price. With that being said, let's take a look at the total tree. Sorry for ranting. Total tree, we're forming a beautiful formation right here. You can call it a head and shoulders. You can call it a break of trend line. We formed amazing structure in our total tree in this area. See, previously we got rejected right here. We were pushed towards the downside, and it held us support within this zone. It held us support. Now this support, we break it to the upside, and we are using it as a market structure for our next leg up. In my opinion, that's coming. This, what you can see here, 1 trillion total trees market cap, will be at least doubled, in my opinion, or we'll get to 1.8 trillion, let's say 1 trillion and 800 billion, in my opinion. So that would be coming. Uh, as I said, it's not going to be long lived. It's going to be very short lived alt season. But if you think of the percentage moves, see, from the previous one, let's say here, we moved until here, right? Let's take this one, and we're going to move it to exactly where we are. So see, it lines up 1.7 trillion. It lines up with my thesis that we next resistance for us will be at 1.6, 1.7 trillion, and from there I think we'll crash hard and swiftly. So take a look at BTC dominance. BTC dominance is hovering right around the support area where I drew weeks ago. It's only a matter of time. It, the pattern will be like this. Have a look. It's only a matter of time that we start nosediving from here all the way to this support zone. I don't think it will reach to 48 somewhere, but somewhere between 50, 51, we should be exiting, guys. Don't hold more than that because this is your best chance at 50, 51, 52% BTC dominance. Right now we're at 61 and a half, maybe let's say 62. So because within this couple of days we might go up, altcoins will crash. Not crash, but they'll give back most of the gains that they did for the last week. So Bitcoin dominance, I'm projecting something like this. A couple of days ago, I made a video about Near Protocol, Injective, and BNB. Turns out I was right. I was talking about in the 1 hour and 4 hourly chart. Whoever took that trade or exited because of me and saved money, uh, you guys welcome, because I was talking about this rejection right here, and it was clear as day that this rejection and here we couldn't really go above it. See, one first rejection was actually here, right? After that, we got rejected one more time right here. And then when I saw this pattern right here, I made a video. I said, guys, I am exiting Near Protocol to buy it back somewhere where it is right now, somewhere here. This is a good support zone. And I bought around 300 pieces of uh, Near Protocol. I had injectives, I exited them, I bought Near Protocol right here. I was holding BNB, so I was holding BNB, and that held up really well. Luckily, where are we? BNB held up really well, luckily, and it dropped less. Yes, it pumps less too, but it drops less. This is a good part with BNB. Anytime when I hold, I made money, and I didn't give back most of the gains. But other coins, you make money, but you give back if you don't exit. See, market structure on BNB, it's looking absolutely amazing. Every time when break structure, we go high, we come back down to correct, and we go high. I think I'm expecting next leg to be something like this. Let's say from here, something like that. Because as soon as we break this previous high, which is at when we reach, I think 858, something like that. As soon as we clear that area, we're gonna shoot up to 930. There's a resistance uh, with the market cap in there, in my opinion, 930, and then consolidate a little bit and catch up with Bitcoin. Bitcoin is, well, let's say 118, 119,000. So BNB should be reaching 1,119, $1,118 eventually. I think it's gonna be somewhere top of BNB in this cycle. So yeah, previous video we talked about Near Protocol. You guys saved some money with this rejection, exited the market, wait for a pullback, buy it right here, and then wait for this pattern. I am expecting, it's an expectation because of this support zone, right? It's an expectation because of this support zone. We're gonna double here for a few days, and then after the Fed meeting, we're gonna shoot up and clear these two highs, which is probably 3.1, 3.2 area. After that, hold on a little bit and then shoot some more to probably like $4, 440 in my opinion. That's coming. 440 is not far-fetched because if you think about it, it's somewhere here. That is, as soon as we pass this support zone, let's go to weekly. As soon as we pass this support zone that I have, because that lines up perfectly